Hi, welcome to this week's episode of CHS TV Remote Edition. I'm Dimitri, and this week another excellent installment. Now to a message from Mr. Gorman.
Good morning, Cinnamons and Pirates. As always, I hope this message finds you and your family well. Thank you for your patience as you await more details about the prom, graduation, locker cleanout, and the other events taking place at the end of the year. We are planning to distribute much of that information in an email later today. I appreciate your patience. I know the wait has been long. If you are a member of the band, orchestra, choir, or a spring sports team, you should have received an email from Mr. Miley explaining that we will be collecting all outstanding athletic and music equipment beginning next week. In that email was the link to the sign-up genius for the schedule and the explanation that the drop-off must be contactless. A staff member will meet you at your car and retrieve the items from you. Under no circumstances should any student or parent exit their car while dropping off their equipment, as this would violate the requirements of the current executive order. If you have athletic or music equipment and did not receive that email, please contact Mr. Miley for more details. Before I go, please join me in wishing a happy birthday to Danielle Lindsley, Perry Boone, Zachary Edmondson, Shannon Smith, Morgan Elder, Damian Rohrbach, Annalena Galstead, Caitlin Kirby, Olivia Collins, Paige DeSanto, William Gallagher, Johannes Galstead, Angus Donahue, Alexis Ragone, Edwin Blair, Kaylin Murray, Christian Rubio, and Richard Ekena Izua. I hope you had the very best of birthdays. Thank you for a great week, and now over to Kevin.
Hello, and welcome to another installment of CHS Decides, where we showcase our seniors and where they've decided to set sail after graduation.
Welcome to this week's New Face Who Dis, where we post a picture on our Instagram story and you can guess who it is. This week we posted 2 pictures. Here are the results. For our teachers, we posted a picture of Mr. Agan or Mr. Rella. 83% of you guessed correctly, Mr. Agan. For our students, we posted a picture of Carmen Sagenario or Jack Terafay. 79% of you guessed correctly, Carmen Sagenario. Go follow at CHS_TV_broadcasting to participate in our weekly polls. Make sure to turn on those wacky notifications for our Instagram story so you can guess who the next photo is. Now, a message from Cinnaminson Cross Country.
Hello, Cinnaminson High School students, families, and staff. My name is Brooke Adams. I am a senior in the class of 2020 and I will be attending Westchester University next fall. I participated in cross country both my junior and senior year. While I did not do cross country my first 2 years, I quickly found it to be the place where I belonged. Not only were the teammates extremely welcoming and friendly, but the hard work taught me the importance of work ethic and determination. There is no doubt that cross country is a challenge, both physically and mentally, but the relationships you build with your teammates make it well worth it. There is never a dull moment. We are constantly having fun, whether by going on fun runs, having scavenger hunts, team dinners, sleepovers, and even going out to breakfast after early morning practices. Without a doubt, cross country is the most beneficial activity I participated in throughout my entire high school career. There is no other sport that builds confidence, athletic ability, self-esteem, dedication, and most importantly friendship as much as cross country is able to do. As a result, I highly recommend it to both incoming students and current students. You won't regret it. Please enjoy the video.
Colleen Nucharsky, the mother of Student Council President Connor Nucharsky, has organized a tribute to the senior class of 2020. You can check it out by clicking the link in the top right corner. Now to another episode of Ask the Staff.
Hey guys, I'm Zach Mack, here with another great installment of Ask the Staff. This week we asked the staff, if you were in high school, what clique would you be in? Let's take a look.
I would be Ally Sheedy, the basket case. I didn't care what people thought, and I just did my own thing. I was my own person.
I was that weird person that blended into all the cliques. I was the art nerdy girl, but I was also the jock. And I hung out with all my smart friends who were like in NHS, so I was a little bit of everything.
Brainy jock, if there is such a combination.
Probably a brain and a jock, because I did play tennis and softball, but yeah.
I honestly would say I was a nerdy jock, class clownish type guy, if I could be all three.
A jock nerd, a jerd, go Pirates.
I fell somewhere on the spectrum between the brain and the slacker loner.
Probably the preppy princess. That's about it.
I would definitely say jock.
Definitely the jocks. I played 3 sports and I would always be in the gym.
In high school, I guess I was a princess. Like, I hung out with the kids that played sports and stuff.
I'd probably be like the neurotic one. Always thinking what I did as a teenager was going to impact me for the rest of my life. I don't necessarily think I fell into like the jock or the nerdy person, but definitely the person that thought everything that we were doing was going to be, something that impacted me for the rest of my life. Which now looking back on it, obviously, some of it shapes your future, but it doesn't lock you in what you did in high school.
I grew up on Long Beach Island, so we considered ourselves the island kids versus the Pineland kids who lived off the island. But I'm not really sure I'd fit into any. I was the classic best little school kid, so go figure, right?
This is tough for me. This is real tough because I was never in a cliche clique. I was always on the outside, but I wasn't part of the outsiders. I was just like friends with everybody, but nobody close enough that I was in a clique with them. But I was also in drama club, so I guess that was my clique.
I wasn't in a clique either, but if I had to say the loners, maybe, because I only had like a handful of friends, but we were close friends.
I think I thought I was the bad guy in the Breakfast Club, but I was clearly the nerd in the Breakfast Club. So there was a strange sort of dichotomy I was living in high school.
What do you think? If I was in a group in high school, how do you think other kids would describe mommy?
Mean.
I would have to say drama queen. Imagine that.
If I could be in a clique, I would definitely want to be in bass. Now over to Maddie.
Hello Pirates, and welcome back to the Weekly Report. Over the last couple weeks, the state has moved to slowly open up toll booths, beaches, and state parks. With social distancing efforts remaining at a constant and COVID-19 cases eventually decreasing, we will see a lot more begin to open up and normal life to be introduced once again. A large asset to our town for many years, the St. Charles Carnival, was taken away due to the virus, but fortunately, a love part of the carnival is still being offered to everyone online this year. The 50/50 raffle will still take place, and tickets are available online at www.scbcarnival.com. The drawing for these tickets will be at 10:30 p.m. on June 13th. Don't miss this chance to participate in some normalcy during these times of unbalance.
Well, that's it for this week's episode. From all of us here at CHS TV, we hope you stay safe and healthy. Have a great weekend.
Take 2. Alright, I'm ready. I swear I'm ready. I'm gonna... Okay. Yes. Can't believe I did that in 2 takes. Isn't that crazy?